candidate in this race, the AG's race, to be part of this? And any response there?
No, we didn't. We focused this on the major parties.
Do any of you feel any hesitation then about, in hard economic times, to take away what could be a tool for somebody who needs money in the short term?
You know, I'm going to speak right up and say no. We've been regulating.
To the mic,
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Betty too. Yeah. You know, I don't feel the least bit of hesitation to say that this is taking away a tool. This has not been a tool. This has been a crutch that is clearly something that is inconsistent with the regulatory scheme that we've developed to try to protect consumers from those whose greed is going to prey upon them. The greed of payday lenders preys upon people who have financial difficulties. There are opportunities, I think, with a cap at 28% to continue to solve problems for people who have financial difficulties. They may have to work a little harder to get those loans, but that's okay. I mean, that's part of working through this problem. But it's not something that individuals now, when they're in a financial problem, they go to a payday lender, they think this is the answer to my problem, not really understanding what they're paying and what happens when they don't have the capacity to pay it back in 2 weeks and it rolls over and another loan gets borrowed. And pretty soon, as it's been stated, they're paying essentially, they're living on the 391% interest. That's absolutely predatory. And I think that in these financial hard times, this measure of regulatory control is really important to try to protect people who otherwise have financial hard times in every other sphere.
Jim, I'm sorry, go ahead. Could we all just stand up here for a second?
Sure.
That we're all, it's fair.
Well, after fairness, I'm not running for anything. I want that microphone.
No. I meant, these are the folks that, my response is simply, when we know that the testimony has been that most of our lenders, most of our consumers are almost borrowing 13, I think the average is 13 loans a year. What they've done is they've gotten caught in this debt cycle. And so, sure, it's tough economic times, but what we've done is we've allowed a small group of lenders to enslave, essentially, in a debt way, our most vulnerable population, those who are poor, those who can't make ends meet and have, for whatever reason, gotten themselves into financial difficulties, and they can't get out because they have to borrow to pay the interest, to borrow to pay the interest. And that's why I don't have any concern for the payday lenders.
Let me add, too, that I know that everybody who worked on this bill, including, again, the AARP, Bills Group, the coalition, and the legislature themselves, they worked not only on restricting payday lending and reining it in, but there's a lot of measures in this bill that actually are working to build up a small loan industry in Ohio that is responsible, that is compatible with families being able to borrow small loans but not end up so in hock that they ruin their finances. And that is a responsibility I think we all will feel going forward, is to provide some product and some financing that's available to people without them paying the arm and the leg that they're paying now. And there are a lot of measures for that in this bill.